The last time you guys really liked Financial Audit, and today we're going to do it again. Hopefully you like this one even better.
I have a tendency to manipulate my fiance into doing whatever I want.
The fiance? Like what?
But I know I'm always going to end up getting my way. I have him wrapped around my finger. Yes, I am going behind his back and doing that, but in another way, I'm getting what I want.
What is going on? What are we talking about today?
Yeah, so basically, me and my fiance are stuck in a cash advance cycle. Of course, it started with our normal debt. We came into the relationship, I had my...
With that attitude, I get everything I want, that's starting with trouble.
My small Discover card with about a $4,000 limit. He came in with a $20,000 limit.
Okay.
And,
when?
This was 2021 when we started dating.
Okay. Well, your finances shouldn't have been intertwined at that point anyway.
No, they were not.
But okay, I get it. And the cash advance cycle can be a struggle. Sometimes it can be helpful to use a service like that, but when you get really stuck in it, it's a tool like a credit card. It's a tool like any of that. It can be good. It can, by the vast majority of people, just completely get stupid.
Absolutely. I think one of the other things I wanted to touch on, I need to stop manipulating my way out of debt.
What does that even mean? What does that possibly even mean?
Basically...
Why you just hit... Okay.
I have a tendency to manipulate my fiance into doing whatever I want.
The fiance? Like what?
We bicker back and forth a lot, but I know I'm always going to end up getting my way. I have him wrapped around my finger.
What does that mean? What are different ways that you get?
Batting my eyelashes, doing the flirting.
I'm not asking what it takes to get it.
Okay.
Right. I'm talking what you win.
Usually getting more cash advances. I'm the one that's putting us in the cycle, and he's the one.
At least she accepts it. So this is 50% of the problem. She's really committed to wanting to change this.
One that's trying to get us out.
Why'd you use we? So how does that conversation look? We
have used all of our money from our paychecks from our bills, and I either want to buy something or I want to...
Buy what?
Maybe makeup, maybe...
Oh, for sake. Yeah. And we know you certainly love it, so...
Yeah. Or going out to... We love to do karaoke. We're both musicians, so we love doing karaoke, and
yes, the classical musician thing. Karaoke at a bar.
We also perform as well, but karaoke is a big thing for us.
So we cash advance to karaoke?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So casually. But he's against this. He pushes back and you're just like, oh, please.
Yes. He pushes back and I push back even harder. And I'm always just convincing him that we have enough for the next paycheck, we can pay it off. And
is he desperate? I don't know. How old is he? What is happening?
He is 28.
Is he desperate?
Maybe we can ask him. I don't know.
Okay, maybe I'll call him later and ask then.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, they're telling me you hide spending from him until he notices how much he spends, how much you spend.
Yes, yeah. We have a joint account.
You hide spending from your literal fiance, i.e. what we're trying to spend the rest of our lives together, potentially have kids with. Do we have kids?
No, not yet.
Okay, potentially have kids with. You're hiding spending from him. What are you hiding?
It's usually if I go out to grocery shop or if
You're not hiding grocery shopping.
No, but I mean what I mean is if I go out to grocery shop and I see something that I want, that's what I'll hide it in the grocery money.
The f*** are you talking about? Like what?
Once again, makeup or just
what is your obsession with it? I mean, I guess you did... certainly did something to your eyebrows.
Trying to figure out what I did.
Well, it's a little Mulanish.
Oh, thank you. No, I shave the tails of my eyebrows and then draw them back on.
It's interesting. It's an art project.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Guess everything's a canvas when you're creative. Okay, so you hide that?
And the grocery spending.
And what else?
Also, tanning. I love to go tanning. So, self-tanner.
They're all lining up so far.
Yeah.
They're all...
Yeah.
Everything you're mentioning is very visually represented.
Perfect.
A lot of this seems like psychological help rather than financial help, because she seems to know exactly what the problem is. Just stop with the cash advances.
Okay.
Definitely.
What else? Wait,
Clothes.
you hide going and getting tanned in the grocery budget?
Absolutely.
You guys lined
Yeah.
out a grocery budget and you go get tanned? What are you doing? Why? He's your fiance. You want to have a life together. How the could he even trust you? How could he trust that you guys come together and make a budget so we can get out of the cash advance cycle, and he just trusts you to not go spread cheeks under a light and get your hole all browned?
He's a really trusting guy, I guess.
And that's bad, clearly.
Yeah.
And you're okay with it? You don't feel disgusted? I'm a little disgusted. Really? Nothing. No remorse. No sympathy. No perspective of what the other person might be feeling on the other side. No empathy. Nothing. And how often does he find this out?
Usually right after I make the purchase.
Oh, and how does
figure it
that
out.
conversation go? Because obviously he didn't really consent to that purchase, and then you do it, and then he's like, oh, now I know. Please don't do it again. How does that conversation go?
Basically just how you described it. He, figures out that I bought something, and I tell him, oh yeah, so I may have bought this as well, and oh, okay, but just don't do it again. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then turn around and do it again.
And what are your feelings on that, lady?
I mean, in a certain way, yes, I am not happy about having, going behind his back and doing that. But in another way, I'm getting what I want. So, I mean, I grew up in I was spoiled growing up. I never got told no. So
You're 24.
Yeah.
You've grown up. You've grown the up. At least you're supposed to. Are you trying to smell me? What are you doing?
No, sorry. No. I mean, grew up in a spoiled household. I never got told no.
She keeps giving excuses for her behavior. It's kind of hard to figure out whether she really wants to change, whether she really wants to fix things. First, she tells the fiancé so many things, then she lies to him, and then she gives no accountability. I grew up spoiled. What does that got to do with today? Still trying to figure out what she really wants. There's almost no direction. She says one thing and then she changes it to stop accountability for her behavior. So let's see where he really takes this to.
From mommy and daddy?
From mommy and daddy.
What the dude? So now you're just using this guy. What, are you sick?
I know.
Are you trying to smell your piercing? I'm so confused.
No, I'm sorry. I breathe really hard. I'm sorry.
That's not breathing. We don't call that breathing. That's snorting.
I'm not trying to do it on purpose, I promise.
So tell me how the conversation actually goes, though. I want to hear it. Okay. Give me his perspective. Let's see if you can empathize with the other side. Tell me. What are you mimicking me?
So basically, what happens is I will come home from spending money on groceries and whatever small thing.
Come home from spending money. Great.
Come home from spending money.
It's a great job.
And he will confront me usually and say, hey, I noticed that this amount of money has come out of the account. What did you spend it on? I tell him either, XYZ, this is what I spent it on. And he will either get upset or he is okay with it.
And how do you act? What is your personality like during that?
Very nonchalant, basically. Just oh, okay.
You? That's your personality during that? Okay, continue.
I mean, it goes from telling him what I spent my money on. Either he's okay with it or either he is not okay with it. And if he's not okay with it, we bicker back and forth. Just why would you spend money on that?
But
We're trying to get out.
Why would you go do it again? How would you go do it again if he's clearly visibly upset and you guys bicker back and forth?
Okay, but the things I'm spending it on is stuff I need, makeup.
Yeah.
I need makeup. I need to go out
you
in
might.
public.
I'm not sure, but
I need to go out in public and I have to put on a face.
Tan. Put on a face. What is your normal face? Let me see a picture of you without makeup.
Oh, I don't know if I have a photo of me without makeup. Let's see.
So you're always fake?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we love fake people.
But I'm also like super pale normally, so I like, God,
But
I don't
you
think
use
I
the
have-
word need. Do you understand what the word need means? You could go
No.
outside.
That's another thing that I have a problem with. He clearly, that's one of the things he brings up. You don't know the difference between need and want.
Yeah, sounds like he should be on this side of the table. So why don't you correct anything? Because he brings up what sound like likely good points, and he wants your...
Great question. Why doesn't she correct anything and she knows about it?
your guys' relationship to work for some reason, and you're like, no, that I'm going to keep being horrible. You have no desire to change, no desire to be a better person, no desire to lift him up, no desire to change your bad habits for him. Let me see a picture of him.
No desire to change. There may be a reason why she's getting beat up by him. So I think there's something there, and she's trying to do something. Sitting there, it's not easy, and holding herself onto all the things that she's been doing is not easy. She's still not holding herself accountable, but no desire to change, I don't think is 100% accurate in this particular situation.
I have a picture of our engagement photo as my background.
He's not a bad looking dude. What is he doing? Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's not true. I do want to change. That's why I'm here. Like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to change.
Exactly.
I realize, like, I have a whatever, but like,
So nothing. It just means nothing. That's what everyone says. It's an immediate deflection. That's why I'm here. Well, no I mean, come on.
There you have it. She may need more psychological help than financial help at this point. Somebody to say no, and a fiancé that says no to her may help. Accountability and growing up is going to make a big difference in this particular situation. We didn't see any numbers. We don't know the extent of the problem, but it sounds like there is a problem. She's trying to do something about it, it seems, showing up on the show or just getting attention to show her makeup. We'll never really exactly know, but I always like to give credit for effort. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do more reaction videos to Financial Audit. I particularly find them very interesting. Hope you do too. Leave them in the comments. I'll try to do more if you like them, and I will see you next time.